We're back at InvestFest 2025, day 3. And I have a very special guest with me. I'm here with
Mr. Richard, the Rich Get Richard.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, Mr. Richard, what is it that you do?
Hey, thanks for asking. Hey, so I started buying real estate a long time ago, and then I noticed that you can make a lot of cash flow, but you can get into buying businesses too. So now I buy businesses, I buy real estate, I invest, and now I help individuals do the same thing using the SBA and getting loans and raising capital to buy existing businesses and buy real estate.
That's phenomenal, brother. So let me ask you this, Mr. Richard. For somebody that wants to buy a business currently in today's age in 2025, how would they go about doing that?
All right, that's a good question, because a lot of people always think, man, I got to start a business, and I tell them don't start a business because as soon as you get business funding or get business access to capital, first thing people do is start a website. They go, get coffee mugs, get all this other kind of crap websites that don't make them the damn money. But if you buy an existing business, you got cash flow, you got the network, you got the systems, you got the teams in place, and you got all of that stuff right there. You buy a business on Friday, you making money on Monday, right? And that's what you got to focus on, the cash flow of the business, right? A lot of people who start them don't make any money, but the people who buy them existingly making money day one.
Okay. So that was a lot of information.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So with that being said, they start a business, or they, in your case, purchase a business, right?
Yeah.
Because they don't have any experience.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm sure you teach them how to acquire that experience.
Yes, sir.
So once they acquire this business, how are they stuck? Like what's the exit strategy in terms of how to get out the business?
All right, that's a good question. So a lot of people, whenever they acquire a business, they'll have cash flow, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to hire yourself as a manager in the business, because the manager pays employee tax, which is 10 to 12%, versus 37% of self-employment tax. So you hire yourself to reduce your taxable income, and then we're going to take the other money that's coming in and we're going to invest it, build your portfolio up, your stocks up, and then we're going to borrow against it, and then just keep leveraging money like that, and then get next company, sell them all, and then put it into a high interest investment account, and then we live off the interest the rest of our lives. And that's the goal, man. That's what everybody should be leaning towards.
That is amazing. So do they have to work in the business, or how does that work?
Yeah, good question. A lot of times whenever you acquire a business, I always look for absentee businesses that you can run while you're at home. You'd be surprised of how many businesses out there the person who owns it doesn't work there. Like you go to McDonald's, the owner of McDonald's is not working, the owner of Chick-fil-A ain't working there, right? So you can buy these businesses and not be in the business, right? Because you buy an asset that produces you cash flow, not trying to buy a job. That's what you don't want to do.
That is fine. So if the people wanted to get in touch with you and get more access to this information, how could they reach you or get in touch with you?
All right, that's a good question. So follow me on Instagram. It's The Rich Get Richard. Or you can come to my free webinar, zoom in right here, screenshot that, come to the free training, learn more about the process, investments, cash flow, buying businesses, real estate, and we can take it from there. If you want to move forward, we go forward. If not, hey, have fun at work.
Mr. Richard, that was phenomenal. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate that.
No problem.